Hey guys, back here with Tua for another video. Update pup date time, week 21. I caught him sleeping and I figured this would be a good time to do the video since he's always so crazy, like I always tell you when I do videos with him. And sure enough, by the time I got all set up, he's wide awake now and ready to rock. So he's going to be doing his normal crazy mouthy self while I do these videos, even though most of the time he doesn't act like this. But here we go again. Anyway, if you are new to the video and new to the channel, I do these update pup dates every Sunday, basically just telling you guys how the week went with my Bullmastiff puppy Tua. I'm just trying to update people that would be interested in the breed on what to expect at very specific times throughout their life, whether it's weight, training abilities, losing teeth, kind of anything you could imagine. So go ahead and check out all the videos. But we'll go ahead and just get started here with weight. Last week he was 63 pounds. He is up 4 pounds this week, so we're back on that 4-pound kick. We'll see how many consecutive weeks we go this time. So he's 67 pounds now. One of the kind of cool things that I touched on the pup date last week was I said he kind of taught himself to play fetch, and I was curious if he would continue doing that, and I said I would try some longer distance. And I actually did try some longer distance this week. And he continued to do it. I could pretty much throw the rope or the toy across the whole yard and he would go and get it.
Go get it. Go get it. Good boy, Tua. Good boy.
But he does definitely need to be in the mood for it. It's not something that I can get him to sit even if he doesn't want to sit. He'll listen to that command, but I cannot get him to fetch if he doesn't want to fetch.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, bud.
He's definitely got to be in the mood to do it and kind of wanting to do it and be all fired up to do it. But he's still doing it even from a long distance. Another new thing this week is I got him one of those bones that kind of has the flesh still on it. And I guess I'm doing my own version of insanity here, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Because Tua is the 5th dog that I have had in my life, and I have never had luck with bones similar to this. Anytime I've given these bones to my dogs that I've owned, even simple rawhides or pig ears or something similar to that, they do not do well with them. They become aggressive, nothing crazy, but more aggressive than you would want them to become. With myself or with another dog, and none of my dogs have ever been food aggressive, but anytime that you introduce a bone like this, it's like something snaps in them and they change. So I gave it to Tua, and he definitely didn't become aggressive, but he definitely changed. I couldn't get him to listen to me. He would try and run away from me if I tried to take the bone from him. The hair on his back would stand up. I was able to take the bone away from him like 2 or 3 times, but it was like literally chasing after him, and he is not like that. And like I said, he never snapped at me or anything like that, but he definitely changed, and he wasn't the same old sweet Tua that he normally is. Because, I mean, guys, he is like the sweetest dog in the world, and I could definitely see his demeanor change instantly like that when I gave him that bone. So I took it away from him that 3rd or 4th time and just threw it away and just said, you know, enough of this. What am I doing here? But like I said, I tried again. And I'm sure lots of you do have luck with those bones. But like I said, I just never have. So tried my best at insanity again and went for it and failed. Drooling is another thing that I touch on every week. So he's still only drooling when he's drinking water. And last week I said that it was becoming more stringy when he was drinking water. Well, this week I can say it has become a lot more stringy in just that 1 week. And the video probably doesn't even do it justice, but it is crazy stringy after he's drinking water. But it, again, is still only when he's done drinking water. Barking is another thing that I touch on every week. So this was the first week that he started to bark at sounds. Before I said he would always only bark with our min pin when he was playing with her, but now if he's hearing sounds, he'll bark at those. like our neighbor was out in the yard messing around in his shed, and Tua heard some bangs, and he did bark, but it was more of like a under his breath kind of bark, and every once in a while he'll let out like this weird howl thing along with some under breath barks, and it's pretty short lived. I haven't been able to get it on camera yet. But he kind of just sounds like a big dope, honestly. It's not like this vicious bark like you would expect. But kind of funny, actually. Otherwise, no barking. Doesn't really bark to get in or get out of his crate or in from outside. Or anything like that. Another thing that I've been updating you guys on every week is his teeth. And he has actually lost 3 of his 4 canines now. And it would appear that all of his molars are either out or pushing through. So there was a lot of blood this week on his toys as he was chewing on stuff. Kind of gross, but it would appear that we're kind of towards the end of him losing his teeth. So that's a good thing. As far as socialization went this week, we went for a lot of walks, saw some new people, saw some new dogs. There was actually a 10 or 11 week old St. Bernard puppy that Tua got the opportunity to play with. And that thing was just a fluff ball. And that St. Bernard puppy was actually barking like crazy at Tua. And this kind of circles back to barking. And Tua didn't even make a sound. If anything, he seemed a little like apprehensive when the dog was barking at him. But he played with them just fine. And so, yeah, like I said, that kind of circles back to barking where Tua didn't even make a sound at him. Now, if that would have been our Min Pin Roxy, he'd have barked right back. So interesting that he only barks at our Min Pin Roxy. His energy level this week has still been same as last week, very up and down. One day he'll be lazy and sleep most of the day, and another day he will have the zoomies and make us feel like we got to take him for a walk because we got to burn off this energy. So it's just very up and down. I'll say that he's definitely been staying up later at night as well. He'll usually crash for the night anywhere between, I'd say, 7 and 8 o'clock on a typical normal day. But this week, for the most part, I'd say it had been pushing that 9 o'clock to 9:30 before he'd actually crash for the night. So just something to make note of, staying up later. He's not necessarily like intense energy or anything during that time, but just staying up later, wanting to play later or chew. And other than that, guys, that's kind of everything from this week of note and everything that I update you guys on. Go ahead and let me know if there's anything that you want me to update you guys on week to week other than what I do, and I will be more than happy to do that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and you guys take care. Have a good rest of your day.